Hello, this is Neil McDermott. I'm creating a screencast demonstrating the ability to connect your district-issued device to the network and to the projector within your classroom. This is particularly important for our high school and our middle school classrooms. So we're going to take a look at the connections that are going to need to take place as you enter the classroom at the beginning of each period. There are two types of connections that need to take place. One is the physical connection, and then there's also going to be a digital connection that is going to happen. The physical connection has to do with your district issued laptop, and you're going to have wires connecting into your laptop at the USB ports. On a digital level, you have an action text device, which is a digital receiver, and you're going to be connecting wirelessly to that, and it's currently going to be mounted on top of the ceiling mounted projector. Typically it is out of sight, but in this case I pulled it down so you get a chance to take a look at what the device actually looks like. As we get ready for the physical connection, let's start with the district issued laptop. The machine that the district issued to you has a number of ports on the left hand side that will allow us to connect to external tools, and we're going to start with connecting to the network cable. Now, on many of the devices you're going to need an adapter, in which case people call these a dongle, and what it does is it allows a network cable to connect in at one end and adapts that signal so it will now enter the computer through a USB drive. And this is a picture of that right there. The network cable will come in one side, converts over or adapts it over, so it is now able to enter your computer through the USB slot. Now, connect that into the side of the computer on the left hand side into one of the two available USB slots that you have. Now, in addition, many people are interested in having a Ladybug or a document camera as a resource that they connect as well. That will also be able to connect into your district issued laptop on one of the USB drives. So use your second slot on the left hand side to do so. So when you're completed, this is what the physical connection should look like on your left hand side. And all done, this is what your teacher station will appear. You have your district issued laptop, and you will have a document camera that is available when you feel it is useful for you. Now that the physical connections have been completed, it is time to do the wireless connection. At this point, we're going to be connecting your Action Tech device, which is on the ceiling in your classroom, and we'll be connecting that to your district issued laptop. Now, at this point, we want to form a wireless connection between those two so that the signal that is emanating from your laptop will be clearly projected onto the whiteboard in your classroom. Now, before we move into the settings on your laptop computer, we want to verify the settings on your projector. On your remote control, make sure that you're selecting the HDMI slot so that the receiver, the Action Tech receiver, which is plugged into the HDMI slot on your projector, is the one that is being projected onto the screen. Now that we are certain that the projector is sharing the image coming from the Action Tech device, we are now ready to connect. So at this point, we want to make sure that we have identified what the name of the Action Tech device is in your room. So on this default screen, you will see on the lower left hand side, the Action Tech has been named for the classroom that it resides in. In this particular class, it is HS High School 203 Action Tech. In a moment, you're going to be taking a look at the video that's going to show how to make the digital connection between your laptop computer and the Action Tech. But I want to focus in on the very first time that you connect to an Action Tech. You're going to be prompted to enter an 8-digit code for security reasons. So depending on the model that you have installed in your room, either the code will be 1234567 or it will display a unique code on your screen for that particular Action Tech. Depending on whether you have an older or a newer version of Action Tech, you'll either have the default code or you will have a custom code, but you will only need to enter it the very first time that you connect to the Action Tech. So my suggestion is not to do this in front of the students so they are not aware of what the code is. But each time you come back to the classroom, you'll be able to easily connect to the code, to the Action Tech, using the code that the laptop computer will memorize.
This part of the presentation is going to show how to connect your laptop device to the Action Tech device, which is located on top of your ceiling mounted projector. So from this screen, your basic home screen, just navigate to the bottom right hand corner. There's an icon in the bottom right you probably haven't had much use for in the past. If you give a click on it, it'll show you a couple of tiles which give additional functionality to your laptop computer. What we want to do right now is we want to connect your device wirelessly to the ceiling mounted projector. So we click the connect button, and we're going to look for the device which will allow us to do that. I am doing this presentation from room 203 at the high school, so I'm looking for high school 203 AT for Action Tech. If I give it a click, it will start the process of connecting. The blue dots mean the process of thinking is going on right now by my device. I'm trying to make a connection, and now I've connected. All right, the sign right there, it says I am connected. And right now there are options in here which are not useful in this instance. If we check off this box, it will allow mouse and keyboard touch connections come from the device. So right now we're connected to a ceiling mounted projector, so this is not functionality that we want. At the end of the class, you want to disconnect from the Action Tech that you're currently on, and to do that, all you do is retrace your steps. You can go up to the top here and click on the disconnect button, which is hanging around right there. Or if you want to just retrace your steps, go down to the bottom right hand corner, go to connect, and click the disconnect button. All right, so this is all you'll need to do in order to disconnect from the Action Tech, and then you can move on to the next classroom and connect to that classroom's Action Tech device. I hope this part of the video was useful to you. Have a very nice day.
Thank you very much for paying attention to this video. I hope that the information enclosed will help you with your connection to do your instruction at the middle school and high school level. If you do have any questions, please feel free to contact the technology staff developers or the communications department. We're eager to support you during this time period. We want to make sure that you have a smooth and easy opening to the school year and make sure that you're able to connect your devices to all the tools within your classroom. Thank you very much.